Have you or are you asking yourself the question, should I be seeking mental health therapy for myself? Well, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 3 reasons why you should consider seeking mental health therapy for yourself. Point number 1, we are not meant to do life on our own. Because we are human, we experience many thoughts that come in and out. Life is happening to us daily. We see things, we witness things, we experience things. And in the experiences, we also develop emotions and perceptions. And all of these things should not be processed on your own. When you seek mental health therapy, you can explore your thoughts and feelings with a professional therapist that can help you navigate through these thoughts, through these experiences, through your perceptions, through your feelings. You do not want to suppress those emotions. You want to express them. You don't want to make them only your own, but you want to be able to share it with someone that can help you process and identify what may be happening. You do not want to do life alone. We weren't meant to do that. In Ecclesiastes 4, verses 9 through 12, it reads like this: 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls, has no one to help them up. Also, if 2 lie together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. When we look at the Word of God, it encourages us unity. It encourages us community. It is not a good idea to walk in this journey of life by yourself. Together with someone professional, someone that can help you navigate your thoughts and emotions, you are going to be able to overcome many things. And alone, it may be very tiresome. It could become very miserable to challenge thoughts that are big or even small, whatever the size may be. It is important that we invite somebody in your journey, in your story, in your thoughts, in your emotions. Do not do life alone. It is better to do life in community. Number 2, we have blind spots. Could you imagine a car with no additional mirrors to look to the right, to left, behind, before you? Could you imagine if the car that you drive only had the front mirror? Could you imagine your car not even having a navigation inside your car to tell you what's happening around you? It would be a very difficult ride. It would be actually a dangerous ride. And it is important that we know that as humans, we also have blind spots. We have areas in our life that if it's not for trusting people around us, we would never know if we're headed in the wrong direction or if we're about to get into an accident. When you invite people in, it gives you perspective to be able to get on the road safely, arrive safely, and even depart from destinations safely. It is very important that we welcome people in so that they can identify what areas need more support. What areas are you missing that you may need someone to fill in and to say, hey, I noticed you said that. Or tell me more about these thoughts. This is where a therapist comes in and it helps you identify where your blind spots are. It is important that we understand that every move we make, if we turn to the left, if we turn to the right, if we reverse, if we move forward, all the actions that we take on the road not only impacts you as the driver, but also if you have anyone in the car with you. Decisions that we make for our mental well-being does not only impact you, it also impacts those around you. If you have children, it impacts your children. If you have a husband or a wife, it impacts your spouse. It impacts your community, your job, your peers, everyone around you. Our mental health decisions, our process, our perspective impacts those around us. So it is important to welcome in a therapist that is professional, that is going to help you identify your blind spots and call out areas in your life that may need strengthening, and it is not only for your benefit, but also the benefits of the people we impact, the people that are also in the car with us. And number 3 is that life can become very difficult. When you notice that your day-to-day activities seem to be diminishing, you've lost interest in doing the basic needs like taking a bath, eating, sleeping, the basic needs that every human being establishes in their routine, sometimes without even thinking. It's a natural occurrence. But when you feel like all of these natural things become heavy, burdensome, a drag, it is difficult to do it. It hurts your body to even get up to do these tasks. This may be a big indication that it's time to seek therapy. This may be a good reason why you are ready to ask for help. And it is important as human beings that we do not get to a point where our day-to-day is becoming difficult to engage in. This is why you may want to seek a therapist, to avoid getting to that point. But if you're listening to me today and you find yourself already there, this is a non-negotiable. It is very highly recommended that today, before this week ends, that you pick up the phone, that you go online and seek out to engage with a professional mental health therapist. These actions of feeling like these day-to-day tasks are difficult to do are an indication that something needs to change in your life. And alone, you are not going to be able to overcome whatever it is that is encouraging you to be discouraged. Today, reach out to somebody that can listen to you, that can notice the blind spots, that can come and gather and do life with you. Because alone, it is going to be very difficult to get out of the situation that you're in. So if you're noticing today that the day-to-day simple tasks are becoming very difficult to do, this may be a great sign and a great time to reach out to a mental health therapist. So today, before you take another step in the actions of distress, of a tired mind, of a challenging lifestyle, if you're noticing that your day-to-day tasks are difficult to do, if you're noticing that you are feeling alone, if you're noticing that your thoughts are not rational, that they're intrusive, that they're tiring, today, call somebody, reach out to a professional. Sometimes it takes more than a friend, more than a parent, more than a teacher to come into your life and say you can do it. It is important that you understand that there are professional mental health therapists out there that are prepared to hear your story, that are prepared to walk with you in this journey that you're in. Sometimes depression, actually a lot of times and all the time, depression communicates that no one is going to really listen to you. No one is going to be there for you. You're going to look like a fool if you speak up. What are you talking about? You're okay. Just do this, this, and that. But in reality, you need to disobey depression today. Do not consider what depression tells you, but rather see depression as an indication that something needs to change. Something in you cannot continue the routine that you're in. It's time to shake this off. And today, reach out to somebody. Do yourself a favor and call a professional therapist. Research that professional therapist and connect with them today. Do not do life alone. It is not God's intention for you to be isolated. It is not in the heart of God for you to be alone. It is encouraged for you to seek out community. Your mind needs it. Advocate for yourself today by considering reaching out to a professional mental health therapist. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, send it to anybody you believe may benefit from this video. And if you would like to have more videos coming your way through your TV, through your phone, please subscribe. Please leave comments down below. This helps for this channel to spread to reach other people, and that we can communicate how much God really cares about our mental well-being. This channel talks about faith and mental health, so please stay connected if this is information that you want to learn more about. Thank you for connecting. Till next time.